Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. I am Hype the Commentator and thank you all for joining me today. We are just 2 days away from the greatest WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 40, taking place in the city of brotherly love. I'm talking Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It'll be live on April 6th and 7th from Lincoln Financial Field, being headlined by the American Nightmare, who looks to finish his story and take the undisputed WWE Championship away from the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. But before we get there, we have been taking a look at the greatest hits, some of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. And today, we are going back to WrestleMania 26, when Shawn Michaels wanted one last chance to end the Undertaker streak. He went so far as to put his own career on the line. Well, let's not waste any more time. We're going back. WrestleMania 26, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, streak versus career. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. It's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, versus the Phenom, The Undertaker. Nobody was closer than Shawn Michaels at last year's WrestleMania to ending The Undertaker's undefeated streak. And now things are kicking off hot by Shawn Michaels mocking The Undertaker. You just looked at the fury in the eyes. Undertaker's ready to go. Oh, but Michaels using his quickness, same as what we saw last year. That quickness of The Undertaker. Oh, we're seeing some quickness of The Undertaker now. But Shawn Michaels, that quickness is what he used last year for the majority of the match to outpace The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels, has he found what he's been looking for this past year? Did he find that spark this time that he needs to end The Undertaker's undefeated streak? Well, if he doesn't end the streak tonight, his career is over. And Undertaker with a big boot to the Heartbreak Kid. And Shawn Michaels back up to his feet in the corner. Undertaker full speed ahead at Shawn Michaels. And now he's going, oh, Undertaker's ready to take Shawn Michaels to school early. It's going to be an early day at school today. Undertaker looking to take Shawn Michaels old school, but Michaels doing everything he can to fight out of it. And shoulder jabs to Michaels. And now, here we go. Class is about to be in session because The Undertaker's going old school to Shawn Michaels. It seems The Undertaker might have jammed his ankle. And now Undertaker measuring up. Choke slam. Looking to end the career of Shawn Michaels early on in this match. Looking to put Michaels away, but no. Michaels, boom, a kick to the back of the knee. Much like last year, Shawn Michaels realizing he's done some damage to that knee. There isn't a part of The Undertaker that hasn't been surgically repaired during Undertaker's historic 20-plus year career. Boom, what a right to Michaels. And Undertaker, maybe a tombstone early. Breaking out of that counter. We saw a crossface from Shawn Michaels to The Undertaker last year's WrestleMania, almost forced The Undertaker to submit. Shawn Michaels trying to get that arm trap to The Undertaker now, trying to drive him into the mat. Trying to get Undertaker to fall onto his stomach. But here comes The Undertaker, perhaps looking for a choke slam. Boot to the midsection of the dead man. Shawn Michaels would do whatever it takes to keep his career, to end the streak of The Undertaker in the process. The Undertaker daring Shawn Michaels just a couple months ago to put his career on the line. Shawn Michaels, all he wanted to do was challenge The Undertaker one more time. He said he could do it this year, going as far as almost winning the Royal Rumble before being eliminated by Batista, Undertaker, the World Heavyweight Champion, earlier this year. And then Michaels went even further. When he couldn't win the Royal Rumble, he took the world title away from The Undertaker, hiding under the Elimination Chamber, and then sweet chin music to The Undertaker, costing him his world championship. Chris Jericho heading in tonight as the world champion, challenging the Rated R superstar Edge. And Shawn Michaels driving into that knee. Shawn Michaels was willing to do whatever it took to make sure he got his hands on Undertaker for this last time. It could very well be the last time. If he doesn't end the streak of The Undertaker, his career is done. His illustrious career will be over. And Undertaker with a clubbing right to the Heartbreak Kid. And a clothesline from the dead man sends Shawn Michaels up and over the top to the outside onto the floor. And Michaels crawling, trying to get back up to his feet. Undertaker limping. The damage has been done to his knee. And the Undertaker looking to fly. We saw Michaels goes after the knee, just spearing that knee. We saw this last year, but last year Michaels pulled in the cameraman and the Undertaker took out the cameraman last year. Now stomping on the knee of the Undertaker. This is smart from Michaels. This is how you keep a man who's taller than you, who's bigger than you, down. You go after the knee. If they can't use their knee, it's going to be harder for them to walk. Undertaker breaks free and just pushes Michaels all the way to the outside onto the floor. This creates some separation that Undertaker needs to get back in control. And Undertaker, taking his time, doesn't want to hurt his ankle. You can see he's trying to fight through it, picking up Michaels, driving Michaels spine first into that ring post. Absolutely devastating. That steel ring post. Michaels writhing in pain. The Undertaker trying to pull himself back up, trying to push the pain in his knee. The Undertaker limping. That injured back of Shawn Michaels cost him 5 years between 1997 and 2002 when he finally made his illustrious return and would end up winning the World Heavyweight Championship in the first ever Elimination Chamber match. Oh, but what a guillotine leg drop from The Undertaker to Shawn Michaels right on the chest. 300 plus pounds weighing down on the chest of Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper, Shawn Michaels. And The Undertaker trying to get back up to his feet, rolls back into the ring. And now Michaels, once again, take down the Undertaker, going after that knee, stomping on the knee, looking for a figure four. Michaels paying homage to Ric Flair. The legendary Ric Flair, the man he retired just a couple years ago at WrestleMania 24 in Orlando. And now The Undertaker sits up. Look at the eyes of The Undertaker, but Michaels puts more damage on the knee, and The Undertaker, that look, the fear in the eyes of The Undertaker just changed as Shawn Michaels wrenched on that knee, the injured knee of The Undertaker. Undertaker writhing in pain. What do you got to do if you're The Undertaker? How do you get out of this? But Undertaker sits up once more. He's trying to fight through the pain, but he keeps falling back down. Every time The Undertaker feels he's got that second wind, that third wind, Shawn Michaels keeps wrenching down more and more on that knee with this figure four lock. Undertaker may be forced to tap out. This might be how his streak ends. Undertaker uses all of his weight to turn things around, and now the pressure has been reversed onto Shawn Michaels, but now Shawn Michaels breaks the hold. Shawn Michaels realized he needed to break the hold immediately before damage could be caused to him. That's the last thing you want, is for your own move to be used against you. And now The Undertaker holding onto that knee as he tries to pull himself back up. Both men trying to get back up to a vertical base, and they are both back up to a vertical base. What a thunderous chop from the Heartbreak Kid, but Undertaker comes back with a right. These two trading blows. Who wants this more? If you're the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, your career is on the line. You got to do whatever it takes to keep your historic career going. But if you're The Undertaker, you got to keep that streak going as he looks to become 18-0. Can The Undertaker do it? Oh, ducks under. What a thunderous chop from Michaels. And another one. Countering The Undertaker with everything he's got. Every time Undertaker's got something, Shawn Michaels able to counter it. Shawn Michaels sent in the ropes. Here comes a shoulder tackle from the Heartbreak Kid. It seems Shawn Michaels is reeling. He's picking up some steam. But The Undertaker is starting to pull himself up first. Oh, but a kip up from Shawn Michaels, but gets caught. Choke slam from The Undertaker. Choke slam. What goes up must come down. Streak can be. The career's over. 1, 2. Oh, but Michaels kicks out at 2. Oh, we thought it was all over. The career of Shawn Michaels slipping away from him. So close for The Undertaker, as he was just a millisecond away from ending the career of Mr. WrestleMania himself, Shawn Michaels. And now The Undertaker looking for a tombstone pile driver, but Shawn Michaels doing everything he can to break out of it. Oh, holding on the leg. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now has an ankle lock. An ankle lock. Let's go take you back to WrestleMania 21. Shawn Michaels very familiar with this hold when he wrestled Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21, being forced to submit to the Olympic gold medalist after Angle would do nothing, would stop at nothing and not let go. Oh, and now holds down. This is exactly what forced Shawn Michaels to submit at WrestleMania 21 to Kurt Angle. And now Undertaker may be forced to submit here at WrestleMania 26. It could be all over for the dead man. The streak could be over. He could be 17-1. But Undertaker alleviating some of the pressure, now on his flat on his back. But you don't want to get pinned by accident. You don't want to accidentally lose by pinfall. But the Undertaker writhing in pain. This is an interesting position for the Undertaker. He's sitting, now using the boot to take out Michaels. Right, Michaels is starting to look dazed. Other boot, and now let's go. Those long legs of the Undertaker come into play. Undertaker, 6'10", 300 plus pounds. And the Undertaker trying to pull himself back up. The damage has been done to his knee. Shawn Michaels with a clothesline. He and Undertaker both go flying up and over, but Michaels holds onto that top rope. Michaels holding on for dear life. Something he tried to do at this year's Royal Rumble when he wanted to challenge The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. But instead, Batista, the Animal, would eliminate Shawn Michaels. Oh, but he gets caught. Gets caught by The Undertaker once again. And The Undertaker has Shawn Michaels up on his shoulders. But now Shawn Michaels reversing. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not on the floor. Tombstone pile driver on the floor. Both men are down and out. The Undertaker needs to get Shawn Michaels back in the ring if he wants to win this one. The damage has been done. I mean, Undertaker could easily win this by countout right now if he can get himself back in the ring. The Tombstone Piledriver has done quite a bit of damage to Shawn Michaels. The Undertaker trying to pull himself back up. Both these men are spent. They've put each other through so much already in this one. Undertaker trying to push through the pain in his knee that Shawn Michaels has been working on since the beginning of this match. In fact, it's the same knee that Shawn Michaels worked on at last year's WrestleMania. Medical team checking on Michaels after the way his head bounced off the floor from that Tombstone pile driver. What condition is Shawn Michaels in? His career may have to end via referee stoppage. Oh, but now pulling back the medical team. And Undertaker sends Michaels back in the ring. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and the career was over, but not yet. There is still life in the Heartbreak Kid, the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania. These two superstars giving it everything they've got. This may very well be the last time we see these two go one-on-one on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. And it's happening here in Phoenix, Arizona. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels' storied rivalry. These two have been going back since the 90s. Streak versus career. This is what it all comes down to. Whether it was Bad Blood back in 97, the first ever Hell in a Cell, where Kane would make his debut, the Undertaker's brother. Oh, look at this. Shawn Michaels reversed it into a face buster. It was a counter. 1, 2. Oh, but the Undertaker kicks out at 2. And they may top what happened last year at WrestleMania 25. It might be nearly impossible, but Shawn Michaels is willing to stop at nothing as he looks to go for a high risk. That patented elbow drop from the Heartbreak Kid could be coming right up, which is usually preceded by that sweet chin music. Here we go. Oh, but the Undertaker gets the knee up, and that's going to cause a lot of damage to the elbow of Shawn Michaels. Great counter by the dead man. An elbow to the heart, reversed by a knee to the elbow from The Undertaker. The Undertaker scouting what Shawn Michaels was going for, that elbow drop. Boom. The Undertaker got the knees up. But the knee is oh, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. Shawn Michaels may be forced to submit in the center of the ring. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. 1, 2. Oh, kicks out Undertaker. That is the exact same way The Undertaker lost at No Way Out 2006 to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle caught in the Hell's Gate and then turned himself over the exact way Shawn Michaels did for the 1, 2, 3. And Kurt Angle headed into WrestleMania that year as the World Heavyweight Champion. But The Undertaker able to kick out this time. We know there's one thing we know about The Undertaker. He's going to make the same mistake twice. But a sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels. The streak can be over. 1, 2. Oh, but The Undertaker gets the shoulder up at 2. You gotta be kidding me. The first of the sweet chin musics from Shawn Michaels. What's it going to take? Out of nowhere, Shawn Michaels connecting with a sweet chin music, and he got all of it. That was right on the button, but it was not enough to keep down The Undertaker. The Undertaker's undefeated WrestleMania streak is just too precious to him to lose so soon. And now Shawn Michaels tuning up the band. The same way he ended Ric Flair's career 2 years ago, he's going to end the undefeated streak of The Undertaker right now. Could it be? But The Undertaker catches. The Undertaker caught Michaels. And now The Undertaker, look at the crazed eyes of the Phenom. He's looking to take Shawn Michaels for a ride, and it's going to be might be the last ride for Shawn Michaels. Boom! Crashes right in the mat. That's it. The career's over. 1, 2. Oh, but Shawn Michaels gets the shoulder up at 2.5. Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, giving it everything they've got. The height that The Undertaker got on that last ride was not enough to put Shawn Michaels down. Look at the height on that. Boom. The way Shawn Michaels' head just smacked off the mat. Absolutely devastating, but Michaels is fighting with every ounce of his being, everything he's got left in him, all of it. His career's on the line. You have to use everything that you have in your tank and beyond when the stakes are higher than they've ever been, at least for Shawn Michaels. But The Undertaker, the stakes are high for him as well, with his 17-0 WrestleMania streak on the line. And now The Undertaker going after Shawn Michaels, sending him to the outside onto the floor. Shawn Michaels has no choice but to beat The Undertaker. Literally, he must win or his career's done. He'll never compete in a WWE ring again if he loses tonight. And now The Undertaker, oh my, Undertaker clearing our announce desk. Oh my, things are about to pick up here at WrestleMania 26. And there goes our announce table. And this is what it means to keep the legendary career, the legendary streak intact. If he's got to put Shawn Michaels through that table, through our announce desk. Undertaker knows. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but there are, in fact, no disqualifications, no countouts. Anything goes. Not when the stakes are too high. Not, oh, but a sweet chin music on the announce desk from Shawn Michaels. There's still fight left in the showstopper. You can't pin him out here. And Shawn Michaels realizes he can't. But Michaels is thinking something crazy. You can see it with whatever's left in Shawn Michaels as he heads up, pulls himself up. Oh no, Michaels got that feeling. You can sense what Michaels has got in mind. We saw something like this before from Shawn Michaels. And he heads up to the top. Michaels looking to put The Undertaker through the table. Michaels. Moonsault. Oh my God. I don't think he got all of it. But the table has collapsed. What a moonsault. But Michaels got up and then crashed right back down. The leg of the Undertaker is damaged. I think Shawn Michaels might have just landed the moonsault on the leg. And if you got to think about it, that's even more dangerous than Shawn Michaels connecting right on the midsection of the Undertaker, because that's the injured knee of the Undertaker. It's almost like Shawn Michaels went for that moonsault and targeted the knee. Let's take a look at this moonsault. Boom! He landed right on the bad knee of the Undertaker. The injured knee of the Undertaker. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. We got to look at this. Boom! Right on the knee. Almost like it was calculated. And now, these men trying to get back up to their feet. Undertaker literally using the ring barricade to hold himself up. Now, Michaels has to get the Undertaker back in the ring if he wants to end the streak of the dead man and keep his career alive. The Undertaker's back up to his feet, but it is on noodle legs right now. He's on wobbly legs. Shawn Michaels trying to take advantage. Shawn Michaels looking to put the Undertaker away. It could happen right here, right now. Undertaker's leg might be broken. Undertaker is having a hard time standing. He's trying to pull himself up. And Shawn Michaels could end the career, could end the streak. Here we go. Boom, a sweet chin music. That's got to be it. That's over. The streak is over. 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. What? The Undertaker just kicked out of another sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels. That was flush on the jaw, but it was not enough to keep down the dead man. The Undertaker may be the dead man, but the streak is very much still alive. Boom! One more time. Let's take a look at that. You heard the sound of that sweet chin music. That connected right on the jaw, but it was not enough to keep down the Undertaker. The fans, the WWE Universe, ladies and gentlemen, in attendance, everybody watching at home, can't believe what we just saw. The Undertaker kicking out of another sweet chin music. And now one more time as Shawn Michaels tunes up the band for what could be the last time for the Undertaker. This could end the streak right now. But it got sidestepped by the Undertaker and goes up. Oh, choke slam from the dead man, but he can't capitalize. That injured knee, the Undertaker unable to capitalize. What do you do if you're the Undertaker? What do you do? The Undertaker trying to pull himself back up. The storied career of Shawn Michaels could be over. We thought it was over from that sweet chin music. Shawn Michaels looked to tune up the band one more time, but a sidestep from the Undertaker and then a huge choke slam. But the Undertaker couldn't capitalize. But now he's going to go after the attack. Shawn Michaels, who's down and out, picking up Shawn Michaels, who doesn't seem like he's got much left in him. And a tombstone pile driver will end the storied career of Shawn Michaels. And that's it. Tombstone pile driver. Michaels' career is over. 18-0 for the Undertaker. 1, 2. What? You gotta be kidding me! A tombstone pile driver. Look at the eyes of the Undertaker. He can't believe it. The Undertaker in disbelief at Shawn Michaels being able to kick out of that thunderous tombstone pile driver. Undertaker thinking, what do I got to do? What do I have to do to end the career of Shawn Michaels? What do I need to do to keep him down for the 3? Because that tombstone pile driver just wasn't enough. And in front of over 72,000 screaming fans in attendance, thought that one was over. We thought it was all over, but there is still life. There is still some career left in Shawn Michaels, but for how long? As the Undertaker trying to think about what's next in order to put the Heartbreak Kid away. He's looking to break the heart not only of Shawn Michaels, but break his career and break the hearts of Shawn Michaels' fans who don't want to see his career just end just yet. But the Undertaker with no choice because his streak is on the line. 17 years for the Undertaker, and he doesn't want it to end just yet. The straps come down. This is the end for Shawn Michaels. Once the straps come down, the Undertaker really picks it up. He realizes what he has to do. Michaels is done. Undertaker seems to have a little bit of hesitation. Undertaker has seemed to have a little bit of hesitation in ending. Shawn Michaels tries to pull himself back up. Shawn Michaels. There seemed to be a little bit of respect from the Undertaker. The Undertaker saying to Michaels, stay down. He doesn't want it to end. He doesn't want to do this. These two have had so many matches together. They have so much respect for each other. But when it comes to go time, all that respect gets thrown out the window. The Undertaker. Oh, look at the mockery from Shawn Michaels. He's not, if he's going out, he's going out. The Undertaker, that sign of disrespect, sees that as a sign of disrespect. Oh, what a slap from Shawn Michaels. Michaels is going out. He's going out strong. The Undertaker, look at the... Boom! What a strong tombstone pile driver. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Can you say 18-0? Because the Undertaker is now 18-0. But the career of Shawn Michaels is over. The Undertaker has done it, but at the cost of Shawn Michaels' career. Shawn Michaels' storied 25-plus year career gave it everything he got in this match. He gave it everything he had last year. He said he wanted to put his career up on the line, said he had one more in him to end the Undertaker's undefeated streak. And Shawn Michaels was so close. But look at this. Shawn Michaels said, if he was going to go out, I'm going to go out my way. And just what a thunderous slap to the Undertaker, just infuriating the dead man, picking up Shawn Michaels for one of the most emphatic tombstones, if not the most emphatic tombstone we've ever seen from the Undertaker for the 1, 2, 3, ending the historic, illustrious career of Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And in the end, the Undertaker leaves Phoenix, Arizona, WrestleMania 26, 18-0. All right, everyone, and that was the Heartbreak Kid, Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper, Shawn Michaels, versus the dead man, the Phenom, the Undertaker, at WrestleMania 26. Streak versus career. In the end, it would be an emphatic tombstone from the dead man to the Heartbreak Kid to end the historic career of Shawn Michaels. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Don't forget, follow me on all my socials at Hype the Commentator on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube, and Hype Commentator on X. Thank you all for tuning in today's video. I will be live on Twitch tomorrow, the SmackDown before WrestleMania. And then I'll be live this weekend, April 6th and 7th, for WrestleMania, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I will see you all in the next one.